On the screen is a C program where we are adding two integers which we are taking from user as input and printing the sum of it. So for that, first we have included the standard input output header file. Then we started with the main function, which is starting point of execution. And the main function starts with curly bracket, ends with curly bracket. And in the main, we are having the statements to be executed. So the first statement is the declaration of three variables which are of type integer. So the first two variable names we have given num1 and num2, which are the two numbers or digits which we will be taking from user, and the sum of it we will be storing in the sum variable. Now in the next statement, printf enter two integers, a message we have given to user, and by printing the string enter two integers. So this statement will be printing enter two integers on the output screen or console. And then using scanf and also the %d as format specifier for the integers, as we are taking two integers from user, two format specifiers we are using within the double quotes, and whatever we are scanning using these two format specifiers, that we will be assigning to address of num1 and address of num2. So whatever two values we are taking from user, those will be placed or stored in the address of num1 and num2 variable. So now we got the two values from user, and in the next statement we are going to calculate the sum. So for that, sum variable we have taken, which is the third variable which we have declared as integer, and to this sum variable we are assigning num1 plus num2. So here we are using the plus operator, which is a arithmetic operator, to do addition of these two variable values. So whatever is the result will be stored in sum variable. Now as it is again the integer type, we are printing now the sum of two variables. So for that, first we will be printing the first number, that is num1 plus symbol as it is on console, and then num2 variable value we are printing in the second place, and then equal to symbol, and then in the third %d we are going to substitute sum variable value. So 3%d, three format specifiers we have taken in the double quotes, which we have separated with these plus and equal to symbol. So plus equal to will be as it is printed. So it will be printing num1 plus num2 equal to the result. First variable num1 will be substituted for first %d, which we are writing after comma. Then the second will be substituted num2 for the second format specifier. So after comma again we have kept num2. Then sum. So first num1, second num2, and then the third sum. Now if I execute, for execution go to execute option and then compile it. When I compile it, I get 0 errors or warnings, and when I run it, I'm going to get the result. So first I will be getting a message for entering two integers. So enter two integers. So I'm giving here 25 and 30. When I enter, I get the result in this format. Like first %d will be num1, second %d 30, and that is num2, and then third %d is the sum of these two numbers. This way we can calculate sum of two integers entered by user.